Hey! Well, Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. Let me see if I can get this pushed back here just a skosh. There we go. That should do it. Yep, that's right. It's yours truly, Chris Kringle. And my main course of Christmas dinner this year is going to be prime rib. Yes, that's right. I found a sale at the Safeway, and if you bought $50 in groceries, the price of a prime rib went from like $22.99 down to $8.99, which means I got a 3.5 pound prime rib that was originally marked as 81 and some change. Brought it down to 30 and some change. So I couldn't go out. Couldn't pass that deal up. So, yes, it's Christmas Eve. No, I'm not cooking this yet. But it's got some prep work to do. So, as you can see, I've got a little seasoning salt on it. And what I'm going to do now, and I've got sea salt. I'm using sea salt. I am going to salt the heck out of this thing. And then pepper it real well. And then I'm going to do what's called a dry brine. I am then going to set it back in the fridge on its edge like this with the bones down. Okay? And I'm going to set it in the bottom of the fridge just like that, so there's air getting all the way around it. What happens is all that salt then dissolves and starts pulling the moisture out. And then once it's done, the steak starts to pull that moisture back in out of the tray and out of the moisture in the air, and start to pull all that salt and flavor and everything that dissolved in the juice. Then it pulls it back in. And that's considered a dry brine. And it's best if you have at least an hour for it to set back in the refrigerator. I'm actually, it is 3:36 or so here in the Pacific Northwest, over here West Coast time, Pacific Standard Time. So I'm going to let it set in the fridge until probably until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. And then it goes on the Z grill at a cool smoke, about 165 degrees. And it's going to sit in there for a few hours and get a good smoke to it. Then I bring it in here to the oven and put it on broil, and broil it on both sides to get a good bark on it. I want a real good char on that thing. High temperature, just blast it. That way it'll be a nice medium rare on the inside, and it'll be nice and crispy and chunky on the outside. Plus it'll have that nice dark smoke ring. And it will definitely, well, you know the rule. It's called low and slow for a reason. So anyway, that's what we got going, and I've already washed up the hams. So it is important to use lots of salt, because that's what draws the moisture out of it. And then it sucks back in all the flavor of those spices. and use salt and pepper every surface of this doggone thing. Oh, isn't that a delicious looking piece of meat? Woohoo! And I am eating Christmas dinner by myself. But I got enough prime rib here if somebody wants to pop by. I might cut them off a piece. And I've got the green bean casserole, but this time it's got some, instead of the fried onions, this one's got almonds on it. So that's going to be interesting. I haven't had it that way. I've got a cranberry peach compote that will go along with all this. And I've got pecan and pumpkin pie. And I've got lots of whipped cream. So, trust me, fat kid might be eating alone, but the fat kid's damn sure not gonna starve. Anyway, this is just part one. Tomorrow morning, when I fire up the smoker, I'll bring you part two. Talk to you later. Glenn, WA7, FS and an H.